Hello, this is Molly Reamer with Bridges Grove and 30 Days of Goddess with this week's brief mini ritual using woman runes and the 30 Days of Goddess Daily Practice companion deck, as well as some cut your owns and some cards from two new decks that I am exploring. This one is from the Untethered Soul and this one is from the Sacred Medicine Oracle. And so anyway, first, from Woman Runes, we have the Sun, the rune of healing, rejuvenation, recreation, play, and radiance. And I really feel like this rune is what so many of us need right now. This sun shows up to remind us to shine brightly, but also to bask in the radiance of what is already around us. It reminds us that healing is always possible, that it's always around us, to be sourced from within and from outside of us. But it also reminds us to play, to seek out things that are rejuvenating, to seek out opportunities for joy and delight in the company of others, and to basically come home to the remembering that we can enjoy our own lives, that we can play and celebrate and laugh and love and sing and sit in the sunshine, enjoying the feeling of being basking in radiance. And so this card made me happy to see when I was drawing the cards for this week and I saw the sun come up. I just felt a warm glow within me and a smile on my face, because I thought, yes, like this is what we need. So may you trust that healing is available, and may you know that healing comes in many different forms, and may you remember to play, to take pleasure and joy in where you are, and to bask in radiance, both your own, both from the environment, and both from companionship. So bask in the radiance all around you. And then our word is wonder. We've gotten this one before, I think, relatively recently. But yes, may we celebrate our own wonder. May we allow ourselves to wonder. May we wander and wonder into our own wholeness, into our own healing, into our own radiance, and be willing to expand into wonder, into the awe of the everyday, in the celebration of our own capacity, in the patience with our own questions and with our own doubt. There's a lot of room for wonder here. And then a companion word from the Cut Your Own expansions, aware. So may we be aware of our own wonder and where it might lead us. May we be aware of how many resources we have and how much is available to us. May we be aware of our own capacity, our own power, our own radiance. May we be aware of those things, and may we wonder our way into this wholeness. Yes. Okay, so offer a body prayer with wonder and awareness. I have several methods of body prayer that I like, and one of them is hand to the forehead, hand to the heart, hand to the belly, but I also like holding my hands in prayer pose at my heart and then moving them up to my lips and then moving them up to my forehead and then swooping them up above my head. I also like swooping my arms down to touch the ground, then swooping them back up to reach to the sky, and then resting them against my heart. I also like offering a body prayer that is an appreciation, so to laying a gentle hand against my eyes, my mouth, my heart, my shoulders, my belly, my legs, my feet, and offering appreciation and gratitude. So there's lots of possible body prayers to offer. I hear some nice crows of morning approaching. And I'm not actually going to do the prayer quite yet because I have these other things to do. So from the Untethered Soul, these cards I have not explored with that much. These were a present from my brother for solstice, and so as far as I understand, they're kind of separated into a couple categories. So this one's about experiencing energy, but then there's a message on the back. So the message is, nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. So may you be aware of how you might be closing your heart, and remind yourself to keep it open. Remind yourself to keep it open. Nothing is worth closing your heart over. And then from the Sacred Medicine Oracle, we got Cedar. And I did want to explain briefly, this is a brand new deck that I just received. And I did want to acknowledge, like, I'm a white European person of European descent. I come from colonist stock, like through and through. Like, it's really been something that I've had to take a really close look at in recent years, like how much that colonizer lineage runs through me. And so I am particularly cautious about using resources that appropriate from indigenous cultures. And so if I have a deck that draws upon indigenous wisdom, I want to make sure it is created by indigenous people. I do think sometimes my own sensation that, this is not for me, these practices do not belong to me, this is not my work, actually leads me to steer completely away from decks like this. And then I think, like, wow, that is going too far the opposite direction. If I shut my eyes or shut my awareness completely to these resources and teachings, then how am I supporting these creators? How am I supporting these creators? How am I contributing to the resources of these communities if I withdraw my support completely and say, oh, that's not for me, I'm too white, European, and colonialist? And so it's a little sticky. So I'm getting into different territory now than just my weekly reading, but I wanted to remind you to bring awareness to those kinds of things in your deck choices and how you use them. So the Sacred Medicine Oracle is by Asha Frost and Steph Littlebird, and the art on it is really beautiful, and the content is also really beautiful, and they are both indigenous creators. So I'm still experimenting with this deck, or exploring with this deck, and I do not, I'm deciding like how I, relate with it or not. So anyway, Cedar, and the message from Cedar is interestingly about clearing, about extracting, about letting go of the energies that need to leave your body or your life. It's a releasing herb, it's a transmutation, and it's about letting things go so that you can become light and free. So that reminds me of our healing sun, our wonder, and our being aware. So the note is that Cedar helps to protect and ground us, and that this medicine comes to clear you of heavy and dense energies. So if you're feeling heavy or dense, or like there's something that needs to be cleared away, then we can let Cedar bring that healing. And then a little message from the Cut Your Own Expansions 2. Daily practice is a soft place to land, a place of regular homecoming and belonging. I feel that so deeply in my bones, that is what daily practice is about. It's a soft place to land. It is not a chore. It is not a to-do. It is not an obligation. It is a soft place to land. It's a place of regular homecoming and belonging. It's an invitation. It's an opportunity. It's a gift and a joy. And so if your daily practice is feeling like a chore or an obligation, clear it away, clear something away, and let it become a soft place to land. And now, our closing prayer. Thank you for being here. May delight rise up like a glowing flame, filling me with inspiration, fueling me, feeding me, until I am nourished and whole, strong enough to take up space. May you take up space in your own life. May you wonder, may you clear, may you heal, may you be aware, and may you create soft places to land in your own life. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, and keep your heart open. Bye-bye.